I was about 10 or 11 when I learned what a metaphor was, and boy, my poetic behind ain't looked back since. I mean, it's just something crazy about how language has the power to elevate, to take the mundane and make it into something memorable, relatable, resonant. You gotta feel it. And not to be confused with similes, and sorry for taking y'all back to LA class, but with those, you gotta use the like, or as he was like a demon. I mean, his eyes were as cold as a winter's day. He probably could have froze hell over with the way he looked before he pulled the trigger. You get it? Nah, see, a metaphor is more direct, almost more solid, like it carries more weight. Like when I say his body was ice cold when I kissed him for the last time. The chill of death chilled on my lips for days after. Do you understand now? Oh, don't worry. I'll be sure you understand. It's like when I ask, what do I do when my hometown has become a graveyard? I can hear the dead calling my name every mile I get closer. They welcome me home, beg me to stay. It's haunting. The living call out to me when I leave. They say, take me with you. Sometimes I can't decipher between the two. It's heavier. Every day is a war. I heard a poet say she's seen the boys she grew up with become bullets before becoming men, and I can attest to the fact that that one ain't no metaphor. They say a bullet doesn't have a name on it, so then why have these been arriving at the doorsteps of these boys like it was signed, sealed, and delivered by the Reaper himself? You gotta feel it now. Life ain't no childhood game. When the game cops and robbers turns into judge and executioner, they've been playing hide and seek with the devil himself, it seems. In an endless game of Simon Says, big homie say he dead, one call and that's his head. I fear they've started to play God, taking people from this earth with the sleight of a finger. They're magicians. They wave their magic wands and poof, someone's gone. A disappearing trick before our very eyes. Watch carefully as the white sheet covers their bodies, and then all that's left is the blood that leaked onto the streets. Guns become a metaphor for power. Pulling the trigger becomes a powerful metaphor. Death becomes all too real. When did these boys become a metaphor for God? See, metaphors are easy. They make the hard things in life a lot easier to explain. Like it's a lot easier to say life is a delicate flower than to say I hugged my brother one day and he was gone the next. The hood is a war zone. Than to say these boys have been dropping dead like soldiers. He was an angel. Than to say her baby boy was so good, too good for this world, so they took him from her. Do you understand now? Boys become bullets. Comrades and caskets, they're becoming amazing grace and gone too soon. So the only metaphor left is that it is what it is, really, beloved. If you are hearing this, it is not too late, baby. These are your flowers. And I pray truly you can take them while you are still here. So if you hear me, please choose another way. I don't want you to become a metaphor, memory, a past tense. Beloved, if you are hearing this, it is not too late. Please take your flowers now while you are still here, before they become a metaphor for just how much we'll miss you when you're gone.